Early 1900s. My dad was an incubator baby in Coney Island. He was on display. They had just invented the incubator. He was.
You could literally tell me anything, I'd believe.
No, it's true.
Yeah. Totally.
Your mom was an orphan. Your dad left home.
He was an orphan also.
What did each of them tell you about their situations growing up?
They didn't talk much about it, but there was a toughness. Both growing up in orphanages, or in my father's case, really just running from apartment to apartment.
And why?
Because they had no money. So it was a bunch of kids. It was a home where they were not able to live for some bad reasons. And so they decided to set off on their own as a group of brothers and sisters. So it was a lot of street hustling, of selling whatever you could get on the street, and usually they could not make the rent, and after 3 months they would just bolt and get another place. And so there was that toughness. I was lucky to be around that. Usually if the parents have a tough life, the kid's life is too easy and they screw up, and then their kids get tough, hopefully. You know, it tends to be an up and down cycle of even in culture, you know. We're in the soft period now.
Well, and so it wasn't like that for you. So you've spoken about how he never, correct me if I'm wrong, like never hugged you, never told you he loved you, never threw a ball with you.
No, but there was a lot of love in my house.
Well, and you said like you and your sister and your parents were almost like roommates in a way, and you called it complete neglect, but in like the best way possible.
Benign neglect is how I was raised. But my parents were very loving, but parents in the 50s and 60s did not express it outwardly like parents do today. There was no emotional hole in my life that people love to say, comedians, that's why they do this. They're filling some emotional need. I have always rejected that very strongly.
What was the hardest part of that kind of self-reliance?
There's nothing hard about it. I mean, I knew I wanted to live a difficult life. I craved a difficult circumstance.
Why?
I don't know. I don't know. But I think you just know it sometimes when you're a kid. I don't want to do anything easy. And that's why when I found stand-up and I became that thing, I was so